Let me bring my superstar panel back in. The political commentator Dominic Samuels, former Tory London mayoral candidate Sean Bailey, and the broadcaster and author Amy Nicol. Dominic, do you want to kick off with your Greatest Britain nomination?
So my Greatest Britain is cinema and co-owner Anna Redfern for her heroic efforts to keep her cinema open. It's an independent cinema open. In the midst of the vaccine passport scheme that's been launched in Wales. Now, because of a court order, she's been forced to close her business despite efforts to keep it open. But I just wanted to lend my support because vaccine passports are discriminatory, they are wrong, and I'm just so glad there are business owners out there trying to battle against this, although they don't gain very much.
Good on her. Sean Bailey, who are you nominating?
My Greatest Britain is former Labour Home Secretary David Blunkett, who said that Radio 4 has become too woke, that they've forgotten about entertainment, they've forgotten about half the country, that they don't do any jokes anymore, and most of the presenters think jokes are optional and hectoring and posturing is what should be done. And he said the hectoring left have taken over Radio 4.
Yeah, very true. Amy Nicol, your nomination for Greatest Britain.
So my nomination this week is Labour MP Jess Phillips for her absolute annihilation of Matt Hancock on Peston. And if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go and catch up.
Well, look, let's have a look now.
Oh,
let's
we've
have a
got
look
them.
now.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What an absolute load of rubbish. Did anybody else's friends get a contract? Mine didn't. None of my friends are on those lists. And the reality is, oh, you know, you don't remember what it was like. Well, I do remember exactly what it was like. And there are PPE providers in my constituency that had lorries driving in from Italy to take it when I was trying to get through on those lines that were given to members of Parliament. And so I watched lorries take personal protective equipment out of my constituency while my care homes were ringing me and asking if I could go to the local school to borrow goggles. And all the while, we don't know what...
Full ownership, I believe that is called.
Well, all right, good choices, but I am going to go with David Blunkett, actually, Sean Bailey's nomination, because I think he's actually shone a light on the woke...
It's almost like you don't like the BBC.
Well, I think what was interesting about this, Amy, is David Blunkett is someone who you would consider to be a traditional supporter of the BBC, and that's why I wanted to choose him as the Greatest Britain, because I think it was brave of him to call it out